Hey. Hey. Yeah, that's right. Eyes forward. Look ahead. It's not too late. Oh, I forget the rest of the words. Anyway. Hello. Yeah. Hey, Noodle. Nice of you to come out. Yeah, he knows who he is. Anyway. Boy, look at all the losers who couldn't get into the Weird Al show. Man, you gotta be real freaks. You know, you could be seeing Ghost. You could be seeing the Mekons. Seriously, why are you not at the Mekons? They're legends. Anyway, I mean, you could be up in Asbury Park, and I think Dinosaur Jr. are playing, but you're here because you're old, and that's really far to go. Seriously, how many of you people have AARP memberships? That's right. You know why I know you're old? Because you're here to see a movie from the 80s. Anyway, this week, there are Nazis rampaging through Los Angeles, and I think they should die. Also, we're watching a movie. I don't know what it's about. So, you know, that all being said, on with the show! Wow!
Now will we see the magic?
All right, where's Murray? Okay, who is it?
This is Jesus, kid.
Know then that it is the year 10,191.
Yes, we are bored. We're all bored now.
Hi, good night.
Good night.
Hello. And welcome to Mary versus the Movies with your hosts Mary Jones
and Dennis Ling.
And holy cow, we are at episode 200.
Well,
right?
I don't know. I saw the last one, and that wasn't 199.
Shh.
The math doesn't work out.
Shut up. It's called the magic of podcasting.
All right. Well,
yeah, it's a very magical experience. It's just us in people's ears. Anyway, the point is, you're here for 200, and we're going to watch a movie that obviously I have not seen. In fact, I only really know of it for its title, and it is, in fact, called Surf Nazis Must Die, which, to be fair, I think is a proposal we can all live with, you know, especially in 2025. So yeah, do I know what happens in this movie? I assume some surf Nazis get, gacked. That's what I'm hoping. If I don't see some Nazis die. I mean, look, I just went and saw Indiana Jones, which one did we get to see? Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yeah. I believe that's also known as Land Nazis Must Die.
Yeah, exactly. And that's right, and we're going to go see The Last Crusade in like a week or two or something like that. Mm-hmm. Because what is a more American form of entertainment than watching Nazis die? So here we are.
At least it used to be.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Again, this is a film for our time, unfortunately. I mean, I have no idea actually if this is, but all right, so normally, what?
So anyway, the premise of this show normally is that Mary hasn't seen a movie and she guesses what the movie is.
Yeah, yep. So should I?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I assume Nazis die. At the beach.
Well, they must, but
yeah.
Who
okay.
knows if they
so
do.
All right. No, I know a tiny bit about this movie, a tiny bit. I know that. Well, yeah, they are surfing Nazis, which, look, it's not that hard to go from the hippie to Nazi pipeline. It's called being crunchy, and it's a problem. And they now run the Health and Human Services, and it sucks. So. It's not, so yeah, no, I know that a woman has her kids like kidnapped by, I know that they have somebody kidnapped by Nazis, right? Yeah. And she has to get them back. So like, I know the tiny bit of the premise, and that's all I know. Normally we have, we want to keep this short, because we got people in front of us, whatever. So normally we have the questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to run through the questions?
All right, so is there a dog on the beach barking at a Nazi? Or a German Shepherd that does a Nazi salute?
That does a Nazi salute?
Yeah.
This seems like the kind of movie where you might get a puppet German Shepherd, actually. Yeah. First of all, there better be a dog. Because, again, it's a beach. There should be dogs on the beach. I don't care what they say. Dogs on the beach, running around. Will we get a Nazi dog? Man, what if we got, like, an American dog and a Nazi dog?
Whoa.
Yeah. Mutt versus, yeah, exactly. So, yes, I hope there's a dog, unless they turn out to be a bad dog.
Okay. Do you think that there's going to be a love triangle of some kind?
No, come on. Really? Oh, God. That would be a terrible thing. Like, oh, my God, like, you fall in love with one of the Nazis and like, convert them away?
Yeah,
no,
or they don't know if they're a Nazi. I don't think that they wrote
no love triangle. No.
I don't think there's a lot of writing in this.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have the feeling that the script was written on the back of, an envelope, so.
I have a question for, oh, by the way, there's people here.
Hi, folks.
I have a question for all y'all.
Y'all? Where are you from?
How many of you? I'm from Flowertown. That's how we
the
talk
problem.
there.
Don't you encourage him. Do not let him say Flowerton. No. Anyway, go on.
Anyway, how many have you seen this movie? So, yeah, there's. All right, so
2. That's it.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay, so
we
we have a lot of people in our own shoes. That's kind of nice.
Yep.
We're all gonna be surprised or horrified. I have no idea. All right. So wait, will there be death? Yes.
Yeah, somebody's gonna die.
I mean, I assume, just going by the title.
Is there an angry dad, boss?
An angry father figure?
Yeah.
Führer, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is there like a dude who's sort of like, the leader of the surf Nazis, but he doesn't actually surf?
Oh.
Yeah. Like some old guy who's like pulling the strings? Could be.
All right.
Because I know it's a mother, an angry mother. We have an inversion. We have an angry mother in charge
Nice.
who is going after the Nazis. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you have anything else?
So should we bring up about Roger Ebert?
Oh, yeah. The only other thing I know about this film is that Roger Ebert walked out after 30 minutes. And, as far as I'm concerned, that's reason enough to watch it.
I feel like we should have a cutout of Roger Ebert leaving at the 30-minute mark.
If I had thought ahead.
Yeah.
So please don't be like Roger Ebert. Stick around, because after we watch the film, we are going to do our shtick in front of you where we talk about the movie. And, you'll talk to us and give us, your feelings on this monumental piece of art.
Wait, how does it end?
How does it end?
Yeah. How do you think it ends?
The Nazis die? What? Is there something but...
So you don't think the Nazis win at the end of this?
Well, look, thankfully this doesn't take place in the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, this should not be a political show. This should not be a political movie. But life sucks, and here we are. So I'm glad you all came out. Let us go and watch this film.
Yep.
All right.
Fight each other, the police state wins. Stop your backs and trash our holes. Trash your bank if you got real balls. There's nothing left to go. So cool, real Nazis on your school. I coach and businessmen and cops and the real boys making me the first to go. Nazi bucks, Nazi bucks, Nazi bucks. Fuck off! Nazi bucks, Nazi bucks, Nazi bucks. Fuck off! You've been the first to go, you've been the first to go, you've been the first to go. What lets you think?
And really, who says it better than Jello Biafra? All right. We got what we wanted.
Yeah.
We got dead surf Nazis. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
it's fulfilled its promises. It really did.
I don't know. Smeg lives.
Oh, that's true. Smeg. Hold on. What's that? Oh, that's true. There were a bunch of young Nazis.
The pickpockets.
The pickpockets.
Yeah.
Look, the world we're living in now is because they didn't kill off those little children. That's right. Always kill bad children. No. So, Smeg. The other Nazis, they named themselves like Adolf, Mengele, Ava, Brutus. This guy names himself Smeg. Come on, man. Have some self-respect. You know, there's a good reason why his mother is just like, you little piece of shit. You are not a real Nazi. You're just a schmuck. Get back in bed. By the way, that guy's like, he's got to be in his 20s, right? And I don't even just mean the actor, the character. And his mother is tucking him. Like, look, we all know Nazis are losers, but this is special. All right. So we said Ebert walked out after like 30 minutes. Half hour. And I have the feeling he's like, well, I've seen a whole bunch of tits. It's not getting any better. So he left. The man, he was famously a breast guy, so. Yeah. I know, he should have come back. You know, because that last half hour, the middle, does it sag? Just a smidge. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, you could have tightened it up. I feel like this has more surfing than Point Break. In fact, I think this has more surfing than Endless Summer.
Yeah.
There was a lot of surfing in this. Like, I really felt like I was watching The Wild World of Sports, but just like the surfing portion. That's not a thing anymore, right? I'm making like 40, 50-year-old like references. Well, this is the crowd for that. What am I even wondering about? All right, so what did you guys think? First of all, wait a minute. What did you think, Dennis?
It was all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's pretty good?
It's pretty good.
You did, you loved it?
For me, the head in the water kind of makes up for almost everything.
Yes. Yes. Best head in the water since Jaws. Yes.
The thing is, the movie, it kind of moves along and it stops because they're like, okay, here's a factory. You know, it's like everything stops for some other shot. You know,
Oh, yeah. No, Mama Washington
when she finally shows up.
But that's the thing. This film takes so long to get to her killing people. It is far too long. Like, I want more shenanigans. I want more sabotage. It's nice when she sets all of those surfboards on fire. That's pretty good, although I don't know that works with fiberglass. But whatever, that's fine. It's a movie. I mean, I guess get enough kerosene. But, we need so much more of her killing people. That's what this movie promised me, and I just did not get. I mean, the deaths are great, but you got to get started earlier, lady. This should not have been a 90-minute movie. 70. This would have been a great 70. Bring back short movies. That's the thing. You know, this is like the first iteration of like superhero bloat, because this lady, as far as I'm concerned, is a superhero. Right? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you could have got a little bit more death in here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So.
Although we did have a dog.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
That they ate.
They ate the dog. This is how you know they're evil.
Do we know who
aside from the fact that they're Nazis, but they ate the dog.
Do we know who that dog was? Did we see the dog before?
I have no idea who that dog is.
I don't know. There's not a lot of continuity in this movie.
No. There is a lot of surfing, like I said, though. First of all, first, what am I talking about? At this point, I assume that this is actually what life in Los Angeles is like. You know, people from LA, I know there's at least one of you here. You know, could you speak on that?
Well, I mean, it's great to have LA's, you know, it's paradise except for all these great industrial places that you can stage pretty scenes and movies and shoot at will, you know.
Exactly. Here's the thing that I kept thinking about. Everybody thinks of, Los Angeles and the beaches, and it's gorgeous there, Southern California. And what I love about this movie is it shows you all of the really terrible industrial parts of Southern California. And look, I consider this movie New Jersey's Revenge. Right? Right? Because everybody's just like, New Jersey, it's the opening of The Sopranos. It's just like, you know, oil refineries. I'm like, that's Southern California. That's the same out there. You know, I love how many oil derricks is in this. Because the last time I was in Southern California, this time we were in LA, like, I was surprised that, like, there's just oil derricks, like, all over the place. Mm-hmm. You know, like, we don't realize just how much of an industrial wasteland, well, most of us, because, you know, if you haven't been there, how much of an industrial wasteland that place is.
Yeah, thanks, Leroy.
Yeah, that's true. What's that? The fires were realistic. Yeah, the fires were realistic? Well, yeah, I was actually kind of wondering where
That looked like they just taped the news.
Yeah, exactly. So this movie, the idea is that there has been a massive earthquake, And because of the massive earthquake, a whole bunch of homes have been demolished, and that's why Mrs. Washington has to go into a nursing home, is because her place has been destroyed. And so her, wonderful son has set it up that she can go and live in comfort and retirement, which she absolutely does not want. She makes the best of it. I think. Setting up a gambling ring. I mean, that's what I would do. It's like the Golden Girls needed more of that, to be honest. Oh yes, we have one from the audience.
Did we see the quake?
No, we just saw the beginning. It was like after the quake. Were they going to spend money on a quake? No.
They kept talking about a quake, and I was like, I must have just. I don't remember. I don't know what they're talking about.
Like when they were showing the fires in the beginning, like some voiceover says there are quakes, or something, and then that's all they said.
There's like a newscast voiceover. Oh yes, please.
Yes, they really wasted an opportunity during the vocal scenes by not talking about colonial pen insurance.
By not
talking about colonial pen insurance. It felt like one of those early 90s ads.
Yes.
Colonial ladies talk about to the widow about why she should have gotten.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. The round table at the nursing home really did feel like one of the Colonial Penn life insurance ads. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. I kept waiting for somebody to offer us a reverse mortgage too.
Yeah. Henry Winkler suddenly comes in the side there.
That would have been fantastic.
Alex Trebek.
AI. If we feed this into no, I take that back. Please don't. That is a joke.
No
AI.
It's
no
not
AI.
funny at all.
It's not funny. So she goes into the home, and meanwhile, Los Angeles, because there are no cops apparently, it is overrun with gangs, which I'm sure is very realistic and is exactly how things would.
They probably couldn't afford the uniforms. And that's why there's no cops.
Yeah, I have to say, this does have a bit of a shoestring feel to it, which actually I think works in his favor. Oh yeah, exactly. What he just said was there's only 4 gangs with 3 members each. It is this is not the Warriors, guys. In fact, this is
Warriors West.
Yeah, this is very much like, hey kids, let's put on a show version of the Warriors. Let's talk about those gangs for a minute that are running, apparently running Los Angeles with all 12 of them. I'm impressed. So you've got the Nazis, and we discussed them already, and they say that they're Nazis, although frankly, the one guy Mengele just dresses like Adam Ant.
Yeah.
which is not a Nazi. I mean, it looks good. That's kind of the problem. The problem is they actually kind of look great if you just took the swastikas off. Same thing about their van. I want that van with the shark on top, the shark fin. Yeah, I want to drive that around town, man. Get rid of, we have a hybrid, and it's like, oh, we're very, ecologically conscious, and, I want to save the earth. No, I want shark fan. So we've got the Nazis, as we discussed. Then we've got the street rats, these little skateboarding kids. And, it's like, I don't know, leftovers from Oliver, essentially. You know what they actually look? They kind of look like. Have you guys ever seen the Christmas Carol from 1984, starring George C. Scott? All right, those kids are basically when Christmas present opens his robe and he's got the 2 mangled children underneath, ignorance and want. That's what those skate kids are. So I appreciate they're working off of the classics.
Yeah.
Then you've got. Kenny Loggins' Monster Energy drink gang.
Yeah.
Which I'm not entirely sure what their deal was, but they're all the guys with wearing the black T-shirts with the green on it, and that's all I could think of. Yeah, the splatter paint. And then you've got,
You've got Wham.
Yes, you've got Wham. Wham does not get enough screen time in this. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you said, what he's saying is there is this wonderful kind of art behind them that is very much that Duran Duran. I forget the actual artist's name. What's that? Nagel? Pat Nagel? Okay. Thank God I'm in this crowd, because at least you people know what the heck I'm talking about. But it looks great. And
Although the best art,
the best art. Oh,
yeah,
go on.
would be the King Crimson painting
Yeah,
that Smeg gets smashed into.
that was great. Right into the mouth. That was fantastic. Yeah, I mean, look, they couldn't, I'm sure, get the rights to play anything from Court of the Crimson King, but at least you can like work in the artwork.
About the word dick and loose penis and balls.
Yeah, there's just like the graffiti is interesting, you know, just. What's that? Oh yes, that's right. Some of the graffiti has the cool S that everyone knows how to draw, and all I have to do is say the words "the cool S," and you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stylized diamond S. In fact, I remember learning to draw that probably around the same time this movie came out.
I always thought that was a Rolling Stones S.
No.
That's what I was always told. I don't know.
Dennis, the cool S is fascinating because nobody knows where it came from.
Yeah.
It just from heaven. I don't know. Well, no. It's like other kids teach you to do it. This is part of like, you know, American folk culture. It's great. You know, that's right. The cool S is American folk culture. It's like the modern hex sign. So then you have what else? What are the other gangs? Oh, you have the samurais.
Yeah.
And I do think it's ironic that the samurais were battling the Nazis in this. Just knowing my World War II history, I thought that was a little odd. You know.
It would have happened eventually. So.
Yeah. Hey, look, I saw The Man in the High Castle.
Yeah.
You know, we all know where this is going. So yeah, and then like, I can't think. Were there any other gangs? That's it. This is not the Warriors. There is not a ton.
Was there a lady gang?
No lady. Yeah, there's no lesbies. Why?
Yeah.
Where are the lesbies?
But,
you know?
but wasn't there one where?
But at least we do get some like dominatrix stuff going on with a puppy boy. I appreciate that.
Oh no, wait. I guess the rats were led by that one lady.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
The rats are led by a woman, so
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah, the little reverse Fagin going on. So yeah, and then let's talk a little bit about Adolf, or I believe his name is Ricky Johnson.
Yeah.
Again, Smeg's mother is the best. I love her in this. She's, you know, I love that her whole thing is just like, he's like the little creep that you hung out with in high school. Why, you know, you guys are so stupid. I can't stop thinking though about the fact that he looks like Ron Mail from Sparks. It's really weirding me out actually, because that's all I could think about was like, oh God, they're just fighting Sparks in this. Which, look, they were in a couple of bad movies. I think I saw that documentary. So yeah, this movie.
Actually, I think Mengele kind of. I feel like he could have been the star. I mean, to star a bad guy.
Yeah, I think he was actually like maybe a better actor.
He had a little crazier energy.
He reminds me of one of the McPoyles from It's Always Sunny, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like one of them too, right? Yeah. Thank you. So yeah, the plot, such as there is one, is that the Nazis kill Mama Washington's son when he stops a robbery, and two. They are just decide to declare war on the beach because nobody wants to join their alliance. It's a little bit like the Warriors in that, like, oh, if all these gangs unite.
I will say it is a pretty cool shot when Leroy Washington pushes down Adolf and you see the other two Nazis in the glasses.
Here's the thing.
There's some cool shots in this movie.
I was about to say, the one thing that I was not expecting in this film, some pretty damn good cinematography.
Yeah.
Like it is not on good quality film. It is not necessarily well edited, but damn, there are some cool looking shots in this. And I really appreciate whoever worked on this.
And some poor editing.
This is, oh my God. Like, this is actually a very interesting film to talk about, just insofar as this shows you why editing is important. If I was a billionaire, I would give this movie to Thelma Schumacher and just say, please do something to this, make it good. For those who don't know, that's Scorsese's editor and whatever. This film, it sags.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, she has to get her revenge on him. And, she does, but it takes so long to get there, doesn't it, folks?
And she says all the weird things that have been happening to you are happening because of me. what weird things? Like, is it just like just the burning like surfboards? Or?
Exactly. Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Instead of like half an hour of just surfing, where are the weird things? Like, I want to see, I don't know, they wake up, covered in cactuses or something. Give me something actually weird.
Slowly flattening their tires or something?
At the very, okay. She does need a spin-off.
Yeah.
I want a movie of just of her, going around the country, which is what is implied at the end, that she is going to take this show on the road, and I want to see her just cut a blaze through the Midwest. I want to see her take down every, weird Klan meeting, just go total, sinners on them. That would have been great. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to sit here and think about that. So anyway, this movie, it could have been tighter. So because we have an audience, we never usually have an audience, I want to open this up to the crowd. First of all, who has a weird thing that they want to see happen to these people that did not happen in the film? Again, all the weird things that have been happening to you. I want more weird stuff. Anybody got some weird stuff they want to happen to them? Yes, Bruce. Oh no! Don't kill the shark truck. No, I know. Well, we can reform it. They did. Look, in West Germany, they took a bunch of people who they denazified them supposedly. Well, okay, maybe
basically,
not.
I want more Nazis to do things too.
That's true.
We've only got 5.
Yeah. Well, they kill every gang member. They kill.
But I want more of them.
Yeah, it's true. Yes, we have one person saying they could have buried them in the sand while they weren't looking. Yes, Kate in the back.
I also thought the grenade was more of a smoke bomb. I wanted to see an actual explosion.
Yes.
Okay, my comment is about the grenade too. I wanted to see the hook come flying towards me.
Yeah, it would have been nice if the hook should have come right at us on the screen.
That'll be in Surf Nazis Must Die 3D.
Yes. All right. Yes.
My issue is with Chekhov's Brutus.
Yeah.
The character was named Brutus. You would have thought that he would have toned on them, and nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. This is poor naming. I mean, come on, man. You call him Brutus. Give us a betrayal. That's the whole point of being Brutus. I could have written this better.
I wanted more switchboard.
Yes. Oh, explain for the listeners what the switchboard is.
So Mengele, who is the hook guy, I guess.
Well, no, Mengele is the artisan.
Oh, that's true.
He is the one who's designing the surfboards, and he also built hooks.
Yeah.
Well, hooks. Apostrophe hooks. How else would you put that?
So he very animatedly is drilling a switchblade spike into his surfboard.
Which, first of all, that is not how you use a drill. He's turning the drill. The whole point is that you have to just hold it. Anyway, go on.
It's like Zoolander mining.
Yes, exactly. We never see the switchboard get used.
They used it, but it was really bad. It was using it like a sword. It never popped out.
Exactly. She said they're using it like a sword. It never actually pops out with a switch. Again, it's very Chekhov's gun.
Somebody and then go get the spring release.
Right. Just.
Did we actually see all of the Nazi members die? I feel like we didn't get confirmation. They just got to the final 2. I feel like they were missing 2 of the deaths.
I think you might be right. I think there might still be Nazis out there. And frankly, I think we're owed a sequel. That's, now I'm not saying who should be hunting down these Nazis because Mama Washington has a whole country to take care of.
Yeah.
But I am sure that there is somebody who will rise up. First of all, in T2, there are times when I'm sure the Terminator is not busy. He could have been now that he's reformed, he could have been hunting down these idiots. He's not exactly. If anybody understands, it's exactly so.
Actually, so for the LA person that I know. I don't know if there's other LA people here. Have you heard of surf Nazis in California?
Well, there were surf punks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think, and there were Nazi punks. And actually, the funny thing about that was this apparently was filmed in Huntington Beach, which is where the Nazi punks all came from and to bother people in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of social relevance, unfortunately.
Because there actually were surf Nazis. It's a actual term from the 50s.
Go on.
And 60s. So like so there were like bullies on the beach, and they they just want to keep locals on their own beach and stuff. And people were calling them surf Nazis, so they just leaned into it. And of course, yes, I know. And there's this one guy, Miki Dora, who was based in Malibu, who really leaned into it, and then moved to South Africa.
Oh no!
During apartheid, was really into it.
Oh God!
Yeah, and so
tell me he ends up in Rhodesia or something.
I don't know. He's dead now, but he.
Yes!
Yay!
I am okay with this.
Grenade, I believe. But he's in Endless Summer. He was in Gidget.
What?
Yeah.
Look again. It is not a long ride from hippies and surfboards and all that type of stuff to just becoming a Nazi. I mean, as we all know, fascism is just Western civilization taking to its worst logical endpoint. But, yeah. Anyway. Oh, I see that's not a very popular opinion. I might cut that one. All right. Yes.
I mean, John Milius was a soulful sound.
Yes! John Milius, famously a surfer, also a fascist, also sometimes a good screenwriter, although I gotta be honest, guys, I do not like Red Dawn. It is boring. Not enough happens in it, and like the best thing is when like Leah Thompson is all feral eating an orange. The rest of it, meh. On the other look. On the other hand, you know, I love Jaws.
Yeah.
He wrote the Independence speech. Like, that's got him in movie heaven no matter what. Anyway, yes, surfing.
Yeah.
You did a lot of research.
Yeah, well, a little bit.
When did you do all of this?
Last night, so.
I love your brain.
I was just shocked that there were such a thing as surf Nazis, because I just looked it up and yeah, there's a long history going back to like the 30s.
Well,
so.
To the 30s?
Yeah, there was a surfboard called the swastika that came out in 1937.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This isn't. Wait a minute. Now look. When something has a swastika and it's from like the 10s, you go, well, you know, it wasn't what the 30s.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you can't. Nope. Okay, surfing is canceled. There are no good surfers. I mean, again, I saw Point Break.
So there's a movie that came out 2022 called Waves Apart by Josh Green, and it's all about kind of the Nazi influence in surf culture.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry.
Is this the thing that you were telling me was going to bum me out?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I'm so glad it wasn't about the film itself.
Because the thing is that we watched Endless Summer a few summers ago.
Oh, it was great.
Totally fell in love with it, and
I mean, there's some dicey stuff when they go to Africa.
There's
I won't lie. I'm just like,
and
what are we doing here?
We loved it, but we're like a little dicey, and so I started reading about this stuff, and it's like these are privileged white guys. They're just traveling around the world.
Oh yeah, no, they're terrible people. Absolutely.
Of course, there's problematic things.
Problematic is a very kind way to put it. Yeah. So yeah, surfing is bad, and do not trust surfers. Much like don't go to a second, don't go with a hippie to a second location. I think.
Oh my God.
What?
Jesus.
Yes. Yeah. Go on.
Jesus gets vampired.
That's true. I was not expecting him to get vampired by Mengele.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was yes. One of the surfers is named Jesus, which sure, why not?
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah.
I was a little sad to see all the other surf gangs get killed by the Nazis.
No, I wasn't, because I'm sorry, they never bothered to take those Nazis out, which means that frankly they were okay with them existing. So, no. You know what? I'm sorry. If you let the Nazis stand, it's the whole thing about like you let a Nazi into your bar. It is now a Nazi bar. You let the Nazis onto the beach, it is now a Nazi beach.
Mm.
So, I don't feel that bad for them. All right. Do we have anything else to say about this film? Anything from the audience?
No.
Oh, God. Yeah, like I said, there are some good shots, but they go on way too long. Too many establishing shots.
I think I was
Absolutely.
reading there was a second unit that was just filming surfing, and you can feel it. It's like a whole different film. Like, oh, and here's some surfers. You know?
Yeah, I'm a little uncomfortable with how good they made the Nazi surfers look at being surfers. That is very uncomfortable. But now, having heard what you just said about surfing in general, I guess it just kind of fits. Unfortunately. Yeah? You're saying no? You're saying no? You okay? Oh no, we have a surfer, and I know you. I know you for a long time. I know you're not. No, no. But you got to admit, like look. When we came back from break, what song did I play? Right? There is a danger of Nazis in every subgroup. That's the problem. That's why you always got to kick them out. Same thing with surfers. Same thing with punks.
Yeah.
Same, whatever your subgroup is, be careful. Those dudes are out there. And yeah. Yes.
I was going to ask who the Democrats will, but I think we have our answer. all the collaborated so things, Could have worded that better.
I'm sorry,
I could have worded that better.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, this entire podcast is, I could have worded that better. That's why I do so much editing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, there are Nazis will show up in pervert scenes, and you have to kick them out. I'm like, I'm sorry. You can't say that's just a fetish, because it's never just a fetish. Come on.
And they don't all have Smeg's mom to keep them in line.
Justice for Smeg's mom. She rocks. I want her and Mama Washington to go on the road together.
Yeah.
That is what will heal America. If do we have anything else? Anybody? Yeah.
Apparently, Mama Washington was also in a Naked Gun movie.
Was she in a Naked Gun movie?
Wow.
Oh, okay. It's been a while since I've seen any of those. I'll have to go back and watch. Do we have anything else?
I think that's about it for
like,
careers.
Yeah.
For any of these people.
Oh yeah, the one guy who does a cartwheel before getting into a fight. I'm just like, I appreciate it. Like it's that's very cute, buddy. That's why you died. If you're in a fight, you don't want to put on too much of a show.
Yeah.
Just get it done and get out of there.
Andrew Ridgely gets.
Yeah, exactly.
Got his last kick in.
All right. Should we wrap it up?
Yep.
All right. All right, folks. That was Surf Nazis Must Die.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. Starring Gail Neely, Robert Harden, Barry Brenner, Don Wildsmith, let's see, Tom Shell, Bobby Breezy. I think that's how you say her name. Bobby Breeze. That's Meg's mom, and she was like a horror movie scream queen. Yeah, that's about it. And let's see, who was it?
And the rest.
Yeah. Written by John Ayre and directed by Peter George, and that was written. Well. All right, folks, you have been a fantastic audience. Thank you so much for coming to our 200th episode. This was amazing.
We love you all.
You are all amazing. We love you all. Thank you so much. The usual spiel, follow us on social media. We now have a website. Thank you, Elena. Elena is here. She is our web mistress. And, I promised for 4 years to make a website, and I just didn't do it. So she has taken it over, and thank you so much. So if you want to know where to follow us on social media when you don't, look at maryvsmovies.com. We're on all of your major platforms, blah, blah, blah. You know the spiel. All right. I guess that's about it. So,
actually, thank you to your sister.
Oh, yes. We do have a round of thank yous to give you. So thank you to my sister for being the videographer. Thank you to Bruce for producing the show. Again, thank you, Elena, for being our web mistress. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, actually, John Solomon, for being the sort of the godfather of our show and giving us the idea of making it. Yes, that's true. Come on. So yes, again, thank you so much for supporting us. 200 episodes, that's ridiculous. I can't believe you want to listen to that many episodes about bad movies. No, actually sometimes very good movies from whatever. You know what? We're not going anywhere. There will be a 300th episode. There will be a 400th episode. So unless I get killed by some surf Nazis, we ain't going nowhere. You will see us again. And thank you. And until next time.
Taste some of Mama's home cooking, Adolf.